Welcome, and today I have a very special pen to show you. The pen itself was turned by Joe Little of Little Pen Designs, and this is one of his Acadia models. And here we have the Rubber City Salute. The resin was created by Robert at Crosscut Creations of Akron, Ohio. The color scheme is based on the team colors of the Akron Rubber Ducks, which is a AA affiliate for the Cleveland Guardians. Robert also loves baseball, and he says getting to combine my love of resin casting and baseball was a lot of fun for me. Robert has been pouring blanks for 5 years or so, and in his words, I started out doing a bunch of one-off castings, but everything changed when I talked to Rich Paul from River City Pen Company. He encouraged me to write my mixes down and keep a recipe book of sorts. So if someone wanted a blank duplicated, I had the recipe for it. Currently, I have 40 plus mixes in the full-time rotation and am working on expanding the line of named mixes. I typically try to come out with 1 or 2 mixes each pen turner gathering. Sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on inventory levels and the time I have, since Crosscut Creations is a part-time side hustle for me right now. I would show you a photo of the logo of the Rubber Ducks, but the images I found were all licensed or copyrighted. I think the resin looks like the planet Earth as viewed from the International Space Station. The blues of the oceans, browns of the landmass, and the whites of the atmosphere and the polar ice cap regions. The reason I selected a gold tone nib is because of the gold color of the giant solar arrays on the International Space Station. The pen itself was turned by Joe Little of Little Pen Designs, who resides in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. It is an Acadia model pen and has a number 6 Yovo nib. Joe, like many pen makers, started out in woodworking. He was motivated in 2014 when he watched a YouTube video of someone turning pens. Joe participated in a training class with Jim Hines of Hines Pens, and he began creating bespoke or custom pens. Joe casts his own Alumalite resins, mica powders, and dyes to create one-of-a-kind vibrant colors. All of Joe's pens are turned using a wood lathe. Joe makes some really nice pens, and his candy nougat pens are well known in the fountain pen community and have been very good sellers for him. Today I am using Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM paper for my writing sample. This number 6 Yovo fine nib writes just as you would expect any Yovo well-tuned nib to write, in that it is a smooth writer and puts plenty of ink on the paper. I have inked the pen with Novelure Starry Night, which I thought was a perfect pairing for a pen whose resin reminds me of the Earth as seen from space. I would like to thank Robert of Crosscut Creations for messaging with me and giving me his background story as well as his inspiration for the creation of the Rubber City Salute resin. I would also like to thank Joe Little for creating this beautiful pen. If I had not seen it at his table at the Triangle Pen Show, I would not have even been aware of the Rubber City Salute resin. I'm really enjoying having and writing with my new pen, although I admit that I spend quite as much time looking at and admiring the resin as I do writing with my pen. Again, a final thanks to Robert and Joe, without whose information and cooperation this video would not have been possible. And I would also like to thank you, the viewers, for watching and leaving your kind comments. Thank you all, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.